Hi. So this is a neat trick for changing the way the sync works. I'm just going to switch over here to our contact list and kind of move this over like this. So the use case here is that we've got records that we want to sync, but we don't want to sync all the records that have changed. You know, maybe I'm working on the record and it's not quite done, so I only want to sync records that meet like a flag. And I've created this flag field called send this one and just kind of put it on this list view so you can show how it works. So without any modifications, I've added this field, but I haven't done anything with it. If I change somebody's name or something, the GZ send field gets set to 1. That's an auto enter calc, and the status of the record goes to modify. And then if we use any of the built-in sync scripts, we'll send all modified records. But sometimes that's not what you want to do. Sometimes you only want to send records where you flagged them. So we certainly have a script. In fact, when you import your scripts into GoZync, we have send this one record, so you can just send one record. But what if we want to send a group of records that match this flag criteria? So here's how we do this. So add some kind of field like this to your solution, like send this one. And then you go into your fields in your table. And these are some of the fields that you added as part of wiring up GoZync. And you added this field called GZ send. So we're going to check out the auto enter calculation for that. And we're going to change it. So we're going to replace this 1 with this. If your flag field equals 1, then yeah, let's send it. If your flag field is Boolean, so this might say if equals yes or send or whatever. But our send this one field is a number. So we're going to say only mark this 1 if it's set to 1. So what does that do? So any records that are already modified, of course, will have this happen. But look what happens now if we change a record. We say XXX. It's not going to be sent. It's only going to be sent when we set to 1, and if we turn this off, it continues to respect it. In fact, we can turn this record off too. So now we've got 2 modified records, but only one of them is going to be sent. So that's basically the trick. Is you don't have to change any of the scripts in GoZync. They all kind of know what they're doing. They use this field to determine what gets sent, and now you've taught this field to look at a flag and only send records that you've tagged as being ready to sync. Now, you know, in some cases this isn't what you want to do, but in the use case that we're helping this customer with, it makes a lot of sense. She's got a bunch of invoices, but they're not all done. They're all modified, but they're not all done, and the user wants to send a bunch of them at once. You know, she knows that you could use this script to send just one, but she wants to send a bunch of them at once. So now what she'll do is she'll flag all the ones that she's ready to send and send those over. So there's one other change you want to make here, and that is we want to clear this, send this one after the record's been sent. So how are we going to do that? Let's go into define fields, and we're going to copy the definition of GZ sent here. And we just want to do the inverse of this one. So here's the inverse of this one. Send this one, and so we kind of want to use the same logic here. We've copied this from sent, and we just want to kind of switch it around. So if this is this, we're going to say this is 0, and this is self. And we do want to replace the value. So those are the 2 changes you want to make to get this working. So I guess I should show this working. So here we've got the hosted version of GoZync hosted. You can see these 2 names are different. So we changed Smith, but we didn't flag it to be sent, and we changed Bradley, and we did flag it to be sent. So let's run our sync and doing all our stuff. And what's great is that we see this one is uploaded, and the send is cleared. The send flag is cleared, and send is cleared, and we got the name over here. So we withheld sending the record we didn't flag, and we sent the record we flagged, and we cleared out both fields. So GoZync Mobile here kind of comes up when we're running in Pro. So that's it. I hope it helps. Thanks.